We're sold a fairy tale that love is all you need for happily ever after. But let's be honest, that's a lie. It's a fantasy that leaves so many couples feeling like failures after the initial passion fades. The truth is, love simply isn't enough. Many couples who genuinely love each other are just surviving. They're coexisting like roommates sharing a Netflix account. But they certainly aren't thriving. Yes, they have love, but they're missing key ingredients. A thriving relationship isn't a fairy tale. It's the result of small daily choices, and today I'm challenging myths and laying out 6 core characteristics that determine if your partnership has what it takes to truly thrive or just survive. I want you to think about your relationship. Are you just getting by, or does it feel alive and joyful? The difference is absolutely everything. This isn't about finding the perfect person, it's about building a specific type of partnership. And by the end of this video, you'll be able to look at your own relationship with a fresh set of eyes and ask yourself a very important question, and that is, are we built to thrive? Welcome back. And if you're new here, my name's Brennan. On this channel, we talk about how to heal, grow, and live a life with real purpose. And today, we're talking about what makes love really last. And it's not the fantasy that you grew up on, but the daily work to help build a real lasting connection. And the biggest myth is that love conquers all. But if that were true, loving couples, they wouldn't fall apart. See, love doesn't automatically equal a healthy relationship. A good partnership will add to your identity, not erase it. And this brings us to our first sign of a thriving partnership, and that is accountability. Thriving couples consist of 2 individuals who take ownership of their own happiness and their own growth. They understand a fundamental truth, and that is, you can't change your partner. It's not your job to fix them or to manage their emotions. The only person that you can control is you. Couples who are just surviving get trapped in a blame game, waiting for the other person to change so that they can be happy. See, thriving couples operate very differently. They focus on what they can do and consistently ask, what's my role in this? Or how can I show up better? See, it's not about being perfect, it's about being responsible for yourself and your own actions. Many of us believe that a healthy relationship means that you never fight, but every couple has conflict. The difference between surviving and thriving isn't the absence of fights, but the way that you fight. This leads to the second characteristic, and that is to fight with respect. See, surviving couples fight to win. Arguments spiral into name-calling and blame, all in an effort for someone to be right. Thriving couples remember that they're a team, even when they disagree. Research from relationship experts shows a key to success is maintaining a 5-to-1 ratio of positive to negative interactions, even during arguments. For every negative comment, there are 5 positive ones. Things like using humor or simply saying, hey, I hear you. They see conflict as a problem to solve together as a team. And the goal isn't to win the argument, it's to understand their partner better. And guess what? This actually builds one of my favorite things that I talk about a lot, and that is intimacy. And it reinforces that you guys are both on the same damn team. We have this romantic idea that you complete each other. But trying to be someone's everything is a fast track to a codependent relationship, not a thriving one. And that brings us to our third characteristic, which is individual freedom. A great partnership will support your identity, not dissolve it. Thriving couples know that 2 whole, independent people create a stronger partnership than 2 halves. They give each other space, they give each other their own time, their own friends, their own hobby. They have their own lives. In surviving relationships, jealousy and control often creep in. The partner might feel threatened if the other one wants a night out with friends, and that isn't love, it's insecurity. Thriving partners are each other's biggest cheerleaders, actively supporting each other's own personal growth. Guys, we are in an age where we are obsessed with the spark, and when it naturally settles, we panic. We confuse the roller coaster of early romance for the foundation of a lasting bond. But the fourth characteristic of a thriving partnership is that it's built on a foundation of deep friendship. Passion will ebb and flow. You might not always find someone attractive, but deep love is a choice. It's a verb and it's action-oriented. Research shows that friendship and emotional support are what truly predict long-term satisfaction. Thriving partners genuinely like each other. They're best friends who enjoy being together, even if romance isn't front and center. See, right next to friendship comes admiration. Thriving partners don't just love each other, they respect each other, flaws and all. In a surviving couple, this often fades and contempt creeps in. In a thriving partnership, that friendship and admiration is the grounding that keeps you steady. Our culture is obsessed with the soulmate myth. And this turns us into passive consumers in our love lives, searching for a unicorn instead of becoming the partner we need to be. This brings us to the fifth characteristic, and that is thriving partners master relationship skills. A great relationship isn't found. It's built with learnable skills like communication and emotional intelligence. Thriving partners know how to state their needs respectfully, and they don't make their partner guess. They also practice emotional responsiveness, and this is the skill of noticing and responding to your partner's small, everyday attempts to connect. When your partner points out something, do you look up from your phone and engage? See, studies show that turning towards your partner in these tiny bids for connection build massive trust over time. Surviving couples let resentment build because they lack these skills. Thriving isn't about destiny, it's about developing as a team. The last myth is a silent killer. It's the belief that if our partner really loved us, they'd know exactly what we need and they would appreciate us without being told. So our sixth and final characteristic is a culture of active appreciation. Thriving isn't passive, it's an action. Machine learning analysis of over 11,000 couples found feeling appreciated was the top predictor of a happy relationship. And this is the simple act of telling your partner, hey, I'm lucky to have you, and noticing little things that they do and commenting about them. It's about making your partner feel seen and valued. This also means staying genuinely curious about them. So you want to ask about their day and actually listen. See, you continue to discover each other, which keeps the relationship from going stale. Surviving couples take each other for granted. Thriving couples know that you have to keep making deposits into the emotional bank account and say your appreciation out loud. To tie this whole thing together, a thriving relationship isn't something you're just going to find. It's something you build day by day. And it starts with you, with the choice to stop surviving and start thriving. Because when you grow, your love grows with you. So guys, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 6 characteristics stood out? Let me know in the comments down below. Your stories really help all of us grow. And if this episode gave you a new way to think about love, hit that like button and subscribe for more conversations that challenge myths and help you build something real. I'm Brennan, and this is Life Unscripted, Adulting Uncovered. Remember, you just need an honest connection. You don't need perfect love. And life is so much better when we stop pretending and we start talking. I will catch you next time.